I was going through a box of sympathy cards the other day that I received after Beth passed away, and I came across this one, and I always hung on to it because I knew I would answer it one day, and I finally did. But as I read this card, it meant so much to me, and I'm going to tell you about it in your morning cup of inspiration, because this morning cup of inspiration is about friendship and how important it is to be a true friend. The card says, Danny, this is Maureen Williams, Mo from Four Lakes. Brian and I lived together in the late 70s and early 80s at a place called Four Lakes Village in Lisle, Illinois. She said, I was with Mary Kay Fehrenbach, and we called Jim Sauter, a good friend of mine, to reminisce. In catching up with old pals, he told us about Beth's passing. My heart dropped, and I was hit with deep sorrow. I know it has been 2 years and more now, but it is never too late for an old friend to reach out with a distant hug. I was able to watch her service on YouTube, and the last series of pictures warmed my heart. Her beautiful, warm, and big smile was in every picture. Your children are beautiful and a true testament to her love. You guys did good. I'm sending this to your work because I don't have a home address. Can only hope it makes it through your fan mail. Take care, Dan. Live long, love much, laugh often, Mo. And I wrote her back and said how appreciative I was that even though it was a few years later when she found out, she reached out. And you know, we need to reach out. We need to let our friends know how much we care. We need to be a friend. The Bible talks about it in Proverbs 17, verse 17. It says, a friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. Are you there for your friends? Are you there when they need help, not just when you need help? Are you there with them through hard times, to mourn with them, to grieve with them, and yet rejoice in the good times? It's so important. I told Mo about the book I had written about Beth, Hurricane of Love, because Beth was that kind of a friend. In the book, I write that she had at least 2 to 3 dozen people who considered her their very best friend. And to be considered a best friend, you have to be a best friend, and that's the type of friend she was. So if you haven't picked it up yet, I know I talk about it a lot, but it would help our ministry if you go to hurricaneoflove.com, or you can go on Amazon and order it. It has 75-star, it has 70 reviews, 68 are 5 stars, so it's rated 5 stars, but I think it has reached a lot of people, it has touched a lot of people, and I think it will touch your heart. And just reading about the type of person, the type of Christian, the type of friend that my wife Beth was. So I appreciate you joining me today. I hope you're inspired maybe to reach out to an old friend, maybe to someone you haven't talked to in a long time. Maybe you recently heard they suffered a loss. Reach out to them and tell them you care. And then I'll see you soon for another morning cup of inspiration. God bless everybody.